Prudence practiced on time consistently becomes an indispensable habit. A habit immensely valued by those who work requires them to encounter life-threatening conditions. However, it is the duty of the organization to inculcate habits in its employees that inculcate an environment that is free of the omnipresence of fear. By setting high safety standards and by taking responsibility of the enforcement of those standards. One area that demands a range of precautions in order to strategically create a safe environment is working at height. Adani Power Limited, in collaboration with Messrs. Dupont, has embarked on a safety culture transformation project, Chetna. As a part of Project Chetna, certain standards that describe the principles used to protect employees from the hazards of working at heights are set. These standards will help to provide a new impetus towards establishing the best-in-class safety systems. Working at height standard shall be applicable whenever there is an elevation difference of 1.8 meter or more, and where there is a fall potential due to absence of any physical protection, such as a permanent platform with complete guardrails. Principles of working at heights. When working at heights, the following hierarchy of control should be applied. Eliminate the work at height hazards. Reduce the risks to an acceptable level. Use other required personal protective equipment or PPE like a full body safety harness. Steps to be followed for working at height. Identification of hazards and risk assessment. It is the duty of the line management to carry out inspection of location to identify hazards, including specific location constraints. Based on this, resources shall be allocated and responsibilities for safety during work at height shall be assigned. Planning and preparation of the task and rescue in case of a contingency. Based on the risk assessment, the team shall mobilize fall arrest systems, other equipment and manpower, and shall also ensure that appropriate rescue equipment, team and plan are in place. Proper scaffolds or temporary work platforms along with guardrails shall be provided for working at height at elevations 1.8 meters or more, where no permanent work platform is available to work safely. Makeshift arrangements like drums, barrels, chairs and rope ladders shall not be used. Proper area barricading shall be done before commencing any work at height. If barricading is not possible, safety net shall be provided and work-in-progress boards shall be displayed. Allocation of protective equipment. Guardrail system. Installation of appropriate guardrail system with toe boards around the work area is required for fall protection. Also, every floor opening must be guarded by a standard guardrail system or by a metallic grating duly fixed in position. Fall arrest systems. A fall arrest system is a full body harness with double lanyard, out of which one has to go to the fixed anchorage and another one is left free for movement, providing anchorage 100% of the time. Self-retractable lifelines or SRL is a method of providing vertical lifelines for ladders, scaffolds, etc. Safety nets are to be provided for protecting people below from human fall and material fall. However, safety nets alone shall not be used as a fall protection system. Barricading or warning line systems. Cautionary barricades. The barricades must be minimum 1.8 meter away from the edge of the falling hazard and must be 750 mm above the working surface. Step ladders. If working on a step ladder with height 1.8 meter or higher above the floor, fall protection equipment shall be used. Insulated ladders should be used for working on electrical equipment. All ladders shall be placed on firm ground, secured at top and intermediate positions to maintain them rigidly in place and to support the loads imposed upon them. Scaffolds. Fall protection is required whenever working from scaffolds 1.8 meter or higher above the ground or floor level that have incomplete standard handrails or standard midrails or is not completely decked. Personnel shall not climb on or work from any scaffold handrail, midrail or bracing member and shall use ladders to get into the scaffold. Proper fall protections shall be used while building scaffolds. Authorization and execution. Working at height must be authorized through a work permit for all activities. Prior to authorization, it must be verified that the person or persons engaged in the work at height activity are medically fit and do not have vertigo or height phobia or any other illness which makes person unsuitable for working at height. Inspection requirements. Each location will have a procedure for inspection of all the equipment and systems used for working at height and fall protection, training and certification. All personnel who work at height must be given practical training on the use of fall protection system. Working at height has a lot of inherent risks and it is imperative that this standard be followed to eliminate these risks. While compromising on workplace safety, it would do well to think of what is online, of the price one would have to pay for the little time that is saved. Chetna, your safety is paramount to us.